Katie O'Reilly and welcome to Katie's Food Carnival. Summer eating. Sometimes it's just burger after burger, and what are our alternatives? Well, I am here to open your eyes and expand your palate into some really different ingredients. There's options out there beyond beef, and I'm going to share them with you. So we will be doing some burger building alternatives, and it's going to be so fun in the summer to eat some totally unique bites. Join me in the Carnival kitchen. Hi, I'm Katie O'Reilly and welcome to the Carnival kitchen. This is summer eating at its best. Look at the feast before me. I am giving you options to think about and experiment with that you have no idea. Let's broaden our horizons together. Because some of the stuff I really just came up with because it's like my favorites. And I wanted to share it with you. So let's get moving. Oftentimes we think of a grilled burger in the summer, hot dogs, hamburgers. That's what we think. But where are our alternatives? I love grilling out. I love being outside. I really don't always want to eat just the same burger though because my palate gets bored. So where do I go from there? A mango bison slider. Believe it or not, this is going to be an incredible alternative to your grilling pleasure and eating in the summer. I'm going to make these minis because they're sliders and they're easy to eat and they're exciting with those fresh ingredients. And it's going to take meat to a whole new level. If you can get your hands on some bison, let's do it. It's lean, it's got a little bit gamier flavor, and it's going to really marry with that mango so well. So I've already, first let's start. I made my cute little own buns, but go ahead and buy yours. It's not essential that you make your own and get them any size you want, texture, but aren't these cute? So cute, little mini buns. And I have already grilled up my bison slider, and I've just taken the ground bison. I like to keep it real simple. Salt, pepper, maybe a little garlic salt if you want to. Don't add other ingredients. Not on this one. Get a nice hot flame on your grill so you get that char flavor and look into the meat. That is what's really going to take this one to a new level. You want that char flavor in your meat. So we're going to take our little bun and open it up. We're going to take our little cute bison burger there. And the mango is actually a puree. I've pureed fresh mango with mint and just a touch of fish sauce, just to get it a little bit of umami. And I'm going to put that right on the bun. And this is what the twist of freshness really comes in. Do you see this salad? This is a mixture of radishes with cilantro, diced really fine, and some fresh mint in here as well. So we've got the mint and the chutney, or the spread, the mango spread, and we're going to put that on there. And that is going to be our crunch and garnish. We're going to close this baby up. Oh, yum! Do you even see that? That is a summer grilling twist. And it's like fruity and bright and delicious. And you see, that charcoal bison is brilliant with the mango and the radishes and that cilantro. I always recommended you can do them in full size. The minis are so cute though. Now, what if you are a little bit more experimental with things and you want to try something new? What do you want to try? How about something that's so trendy, like a Vietnamese banh mi sandwich? Now what we can do is, let me show you, we can make them into a slider or a miniature size, but the ingredients and the spicing that go into it are so brilliant and bright. Now, I know so many of you have heard about a banh mi, maybe eaten a banh mi, but you're like, I'm not going to go making a banh mi. Well, let me kind of walk you through it so you at least know how you could make it if you wanted to. I'm starting with some ground pork. And I'm not going to show you the ingredients, but I'm going to tell you what goes into it. You're going to add a little bit of ground garlic, shallot, lemongrass, salt, black pepper, honey. Mix that all together with a dash of fish sauce, and that's going to marinate for 4 hours in your fridge. When you take it out, your meat is going to be beautiful. Just form it into patties, put it on the grill. Again, I'm going to make a miniature version because I've got these incredible rolls. I did not bake these. I bought these, and I love them, and they're just the perfect deliciousness between crunchy and soft. It's kind of strange, but you want a crusty bread that's soft inside for a banh mi. Okay, one of the ingredients that's really mysterious in a banh mi is going to be that they add pate. So on the top layer of your bun, I want you to add a little pate. On the bottom, you're going to use a sauce. Now I've got two sauces. I've got a sriracha mayo, or I've got a hoisin honey mayo. And that's the one I'm going to use this time. And that has a little hoisin and soy in it. And it's got a savory salt element to it. There's a char on my pork burgers. Again, you can add 1 or 2 if you like, depending on the size of your bun and your burger. I like a little bit more. Yeah. I'm gluttony. Sometimes when I come to eating, I don't want just bun. Now toppings. I have threaded carrots very beautifully and actively because they're nice and long. And then I pickle them because I like that vinegar twist. It's going to definitely add a zesty element to this sandwich. Jalapenos, seeded, de-seeded, you decide. I have left the seeds in, sliced them thin. But again, I think I'm going to take out a couple of those seeds because I don't want to burn my palate too much. I'll leave a few for a little spicy. I like a little spicy in my sandwich, but not too much. And then look at these carrot threaded these are cucumber matchsticks. Okay, and then you can add fresh cilantro if you want. You can garnish with just about anything, but that is your banh mi. Asian food in the summer is so fresh and bright because of the fresh ingredients that are blended together. Super delicious. The creaminess and then the gaminess from that pate, but it's smooth with that pork. It's really going to be a satisfying bite for anybody's dinner. Salmon burgers are all over in Ireland and England. I swear to God, because I cook with salmon so often, I couldn't resist creating my own salmon burger with you. And it's part salmon, part zucchini, which I love to mix the two because it's kind of like a lighter version of a seafood burger, not so heavy on the seafood, but it's not quite just a veggie burger. So it's like incorporating all of it and the moisture from that zucchini and then the fresh dill that goes in. Not quite a fish patty, not quite a veggie patty, somewhere in between. We're mixing the two. We're going zucchini and salmon burgers. Yummy! With our fresh dill bright ingredient. All right, I've got some diced raw salmon that I'm working with right here, and I have shaved. If you see this is completely shaved zucchini. So it is nice and light, and when zucchini cooks down when it's been shaved, the beauty is that it almost dissipates into the mix. So it adds moisture and earthiness without overtaking the salmon, which is what we want to do. You decide your ratio of salmon to zucchini, how much you like each ingredient. I have about a 50-50 mix right here. All right, now what are we going to do to bind this? We are going to take egg whites. Now you want to separate your yolks and your whites. That's 3 egg whites. I've got a half a cup of seasoned breadcrumbs and a little paprika. Now you decide how much paprika you want in there, or if you want to do a paprika cayenne mix for a little spice. Salt and pepper. I have a tablespoon. I'm going to add the whole thing because it's going to absorb it. So that's beautiful. Now, what I'm also going to do is for brightness and flavor and flair, add some fresh dill. So I've just chopped some fresh dill I pulled from my garden. time we're mixing it all together, time to get your hands messy. This is definitely something you want to do with your fingers all about until it binds. If it's not binding the way you want it to, add more ingredients. We can add a little bit more zucchini in my mixture because I love zucchini. And we're going to get an incredible patty out of this. And when it is all worked up, it's going to go right into a beautiful, gorgeous patty. If it's too wet, add some extra breadcrumbs. And what we're going to do after that is we're going to make those patties. We're going to put them on the grill. We're going to char mark them and grill them to Kitchen Magic perfection. Look at that. Nobody's missing the beat. And then when we absolutely have it all together, we have that salmon burger all charred up. What do we want to dress it with? Now that's the thing that we can incorporate even more ingredients. I love cucumbers, capers, dill, yogurt. Where do we go from there? Making that salmon burger is actually more fun than you think. We're going to do the garnish. And I love, just follow me on this one. I love fresh cucumbers, dill, capers, all that goes, all those good flavors that really combine and lift salmon, that should go into this sauce, okay, in this garnish. So the cucumbers is going to be kind of a sauce. I've got some yogurt already mixed with a little bit of really finely diced, chopped dill right here. You can use yogurt or sour cream. You decide. Yogurt is so light in the summer that it's actually an excellent ingredient. If you want to use Greek yogurt, whatever you want to use, your preference is your own. Thinly sliced cucumbers. And I keep the skin on. These are English cucumbers because the seeds aren't that watery. They do have a little bit of seeds, but they're not prominent, like your garden cucumbers. If you're using garden cucumbers, take those seeds out. It'll get way too watery. It'll soup off your burger. Okay, so what we're going to do is mix. And this kind of something you want to do a little bit at the last minute, like no longer than an hour in advance, because it's going to get too wet otherwise. But you can have like this mixture made and your cucumbers all sliced and your ingredients all prepped for yourself. And then just mix it together, coating them all. Now, these are the extras that you might want to add. I really like capers with salmon, so I'm going to add a little capers to this mixture. And that's going to add a little bit of a vinegar burst that I really like. Okay? A little bit of chive. I grow them in my garden. That's my onion essence, and it's incredibly fresh. And I really like extra dill. So that extra burst of bigger bites of dill, and then maybe a little bit more of that yogurt so that we have a little bit more cream. This is going to be fabulous. So this is rustic, and it's also very ready. Okay, let's move over to our bun. An incredible brioche bun is always soft, and it's going to absorb, and it's not going to get too drippy. So what we can do is, because we have this and it's a little bit bigger, let's put those cucumbers with that sauce just on the bottom layer. That way you're not trying to like flip it over on top of your burger. Okay, that's incredibly delicious looking. Place that, how killer is that? You want this. Then if we want to, soft baby bib lettuce in the summer is brilliant. If you want to add a little extra, you can. Hot sauce would go on this at this time if you're kind of one of those spicy people. Put your lettuce on. You've got yourself a crazy good salmon zucchini burger. It's craveable and it's so summery. That is definitely something that's going to take you outside your norm and make you eat that more regularly, and it's so good for you. Let's face it, salmon is so good for you. Okay, well, let's just say we're not trying to be so good. Pulled pork. It's everybody's summer favorite, but so many people don't know what to do with it. They're just like mystified. Well, I've got your solution. You are going to braise your pork in the oven until it's nice and tender. Pull it apart and lacquer it with your favorite barbecue sauce. I actually love to do a combination. I like a Sweet Baby Ray's, a little open pit, and even a little ketchup. And the reason for the ketchup is ketchup has a lot of sugar, which makes it really caramelized. Look at this bowl of goodness, because once I glaze it in this sauce, I put it back in the oven at a 425 heat, and it just crisps up beautifully. Now that's our meat, and we are gonna love it. But what do we go and do with it from here? Just wait and see. We can either go with our traditional sandwich, which I've got a homemade potato bun. You know me, love to make my own. All right, and I love grilled peaches. They are, well, let's start with our meat. Okay, so let's just get this crispy barbecue pulled pork down on this bun. And what we're gonna do from here is take, I honestly, grill your peaches. Slice them, grill them, get that sugar out and that smokiness into that peach, and a little bit of crunchy slaw. That is just one way of having a beautiful, beautiful barbecue pulled pork sandwich. An alternative, a brioche bun, right? I've got a creamy roasted corn salad. I put red peppers, little jalapeno, sour cream, little chipotle, little queso fresco, little Spanish twist or Mexican twist on that one. Then what we've got, let me build it this way for you so you can see it. I've got, once again, my crispy pulled pork going right down on that. Again, maybe some slivered grilled peach, because that peach is going to really fruitin out that barbecue sauce, but it's like, it's a sweetness that's so natural. You're going to love it. These two are incredibly beautiful. And what I'm going to do from here is show you one more alternative that I think is so fun. If you're eating in the summer and you don't feel like that burgery bun, make some corn spoon bread. And that is going to be a mixture of a corn muffin mix with sour cream, creamed corn, cream cheese if you want. Make it nice and moist. It should look really almost like a bread, like a cornbread pudding. Slice it into triangles. You can slice it thin again if you'd like. I'm going to leave it like that for now. You can layer it with your pulled pork so it eats more of an entree. This crisp slaw, and all I've done is just marinated it with a little vinegar and a little bit of allspice to just pickle it slightly. I love a crisp, spicy bread and butter pickle with that. And again, top it with those grilled peaches. Voila! Summer eating at its finest. Now, I've got to show you with that spoon bread how delicious it really is, because that caramelized pork and that slaw with those grilled peaches, but that's not to say that the sandwich isn't just as brilliant and inviting. Both are super enticing, but that grilled peach with that barbecue sauce or that creamy corn salad, all of it just works together. And that slaw has an acidic, crunchy bite. It's really, that's something you could probably eat at least once a week. So moving on from there, I'm going to tell you, I have another favorite, and it's an Argentinian slider. This is going to be a little bit outside what you'd normally think of for a slider, but once you try it, you're going to want to eat it. I have made two different items. Argentinian chorizo is one of them, and what makes Argentinian chorizo so flavorful? It's flavored with red wine, garlic, paprika, and a little bit of pork and beef mixture with a touch of the pork fat in there. So it's not a real strong flavor, but it's really delicious. So that's gorgeous. I've married that with an Angus beef burger that I've charred to perfection, and I have myself some incredible lime chimichurri, which I've made so many times. It's a mixture of cilantro, lime juice, garlic, olive oil, and a little bit of parsley. So we make that mixture, and there's a couple ways we can do this. Putting that down, this is a nice and ground up chimichurri, and I like to put some down on my nice potato roll, and I call it nice because it's soft. It is nice to the mouth. You want a soft textured roll with this one, whatever you're gonna do. A potato roll makes a lot of sense because it has a little bit more toothsomeness to hold up to that chorizo and that beef combination. I'm gonna take a radish cilantro mixture, put it on top for a little freshness, and then 2 layers, and I've taken my chorizo and grilled it and caramelized it so nice. If you want to do another little topping of the chimichurri, you are going to have a bright, fresh Argentinian chorizo slider. And here I put like a little soccer ball skewer, and look at that on a nice soft bun. Chimichurri in the summer with the grill flavor is incredible. And the reason I put the soccer ball in is because in Argentina, they eat their Argentinian chorizo in a sub roll at the ballpark all the time watching their football games. So that's where we're going from there. Now, if you're vegetarian, you've seen every bean burger, every veggie burger on the planet. I've got a different alternative for you. It's a samosa burger with a variety of Indian chutneys. Let me just show you how it's made. You're gonna love it. Okay, follow me on this KDO creation because truly it came from within. I love samosas and I thought let's turn that into our veggie burger. There's so many varieties of veggie burgers out there. I could have gone in any number of them. You can do actual vegetables, you can do black beans, you can do everything. But then I thought, what's different to eat? And I thought, I love samosas. Let's break it down and make it into a burger and eat some yummy chutney with it. So let's get to our mixture. Mashed potatoes are our base. These are unflavored, just a teeny touch of salt and pepper, really. But they're mashed so beautifully that there actually are no lumps in this. And that's kind of essential. But we're about to add some chunks, so you decide. Ground up cauliflower rice. Really, it's just cauliflower chopped up. So you can buy it, you can make it, buy your head. Cauliflower, garden peas, love them. Oh my gosh, peas are so earthy with this potato and they make the samosa happen. Carrots diced finely add a sweetness, color, texture, all of it. I love it. It's a natural ingredient that adds sugar to anything. Now I've got some beautiful, just finely diced fresh ginger. The aroma of ginger alone just like really brings you there. It just makes you want to eat it. And it's so good for your body. All right, we've got some finely chopped scallion. Oh, that is so good. And parsley, because parsley is a fresh, bright herb that people overlook so many times. Lemon juice, 2 tablespoons. Now let's get into our spice mixture. Cumin, 1 tablespoon. Coriander, a teaspoon. Cayenne, you decide. This can be a Cajun spice cayenne. You can do anything but a little spice. Half a teaspoon. Now we've got garam masala, and this is going to be a nice Indian combination. Full tablespoon of that. Turmeric is so good for you. I'm doing a full tablespoon of the turmeric, and it adds gorgeous color. Salt and pepper to taste, about a tablespoon combination. And here we go, hands. Again, mix that all up. Oh yeah. The blending of it alone is the fun part. But this is so mushy in with that mashed potato. This is going to be incredibly delicious. We're not going to end up grilling this. We're going to end up frying it in a pan because it won't do great on the grill. It needs the oil in a pan, a hot sizzling pan. Oh, I wish you were here to smell these spices because it really comes alive. Forming a patty is so easy. You see that? Any size you want. You can go big or small. You can go full size or mini depending on what kind of purpose you're having. And sometimes I like the mini because you can do different chutneys on them. So now that my hands are clean, I'm going to show you my kitchen magic. I have some minis fried up, and some full size. With that chutney, it's moist and delicious. I put an extra little layer of cilantro. My chutneys are a coconut chutney, a coriander chutney, which is like cilantro chutney, and a mint chutney. All have different flavors. I like them all. It's a great way to eat samosas. Grill up some vegetables. Mix them with whatever you want. Make a cool dip. I've got a Parmesan aioli dip. I've got carrots, zucchini. Throw it on the grill. Yellow squash, mushroom skewers. Pair all of this with some French fries or sweet potato fries. Sweet potato fries go incredibly well with a chipotle mayo. Guys, it's time for our summer sweets. How much do we love fruit in the summer? It's bright and full of its sugar and its juice. And I'm gonna get us started with some yummy, yummy strawberry cookies. You take those strawberries and you bake them into your favorite recipe, and you are gonna have an insane, bright, bursting cookie right before your eyes. They are such a treat, so get your fruit in your cookies. Everybody will love you. Peaches at this time of year, oh my God, they're so incredible. I grilled the peaches on the barbecue. Now I've got some poached peaches. And the thing I like most about this is I poached them in sugar, cinnamon, and rosemary for a little extra twist. It's like a simple syrup with rosemary and cinnamon. So add that to a little creme anglaise. First you could just have your poached peaches in their simple syrup. Love that. Or creme anglaise and raspberry coulis with those fresh raspberries in this season. I'm gonna tell you, this is a love of mine. This is something I could eat. It's natural sugar. You can eat it pretty much morning, noon, or night. That is so good. Blueberries are bursting right now, and you can buy them by the bushel if you need to. So they're perfect to be baking with. I love pie, but I only like a certain amount of crust. So I like to do a crumble on top. So that's exactly what I've done. I've done a pie crumble combination. Look at that. It's my perfect answer to blueberries. It's a little bit like the mullet. A party on the top, business on the bottom. You got it. That's so good. All right. Then I always have to show you some sort of decadent cake that I stumble across that I must have. And all of you know it because sometimes you send me your own recipes and I try them. But this one is a white chocolate and raspberry cake. And raspberries, because it's summer. Look at this. So pretty. That is the prettiest thing. Oh my God, white chocolate and raspberries is like this combination. I don't know if I discovered it, 10, 12 years ago, but once I tasted the combo, I have not left it, and I try and incorporate them together at all times. So this is a cake that will stand on its own in the summer. It's moist and dense and white chocolatey, but that really tart but sweet raspberry. This has been so much fun. I love spending time with you. Summer eating will go on and on. I'll see you next time. KDO Food Carnival.